The Formiculture Monthly Review.
Good afternoon, ant enthusiasts. As ants across the Northern Hemisphere began waking up from hibernation, there's been quite a buzz this month in the community. This is Rushmore Ants, bringing you some notable journals recently updated on Formiculture.com. First off, we have Andrew's Phaidopilifera journal. This colony grew well into the hundreds and are getting many massive majors. Next off, we have M. Ant's Solenopsis ambuchila journal. After many trials and errors, M. Ant's finally raises a successful colony of the parasitic Solenopsis ambuchila to biological workers. This is among the first journals documenting this species on this forum. We have arrived at R.P. Trout's journal. R.P. Trout shows more of his stunning naturalistic setups and features many colonies, most recently his Chromatogaster cirrasi, Brachymyrmex stepilis, and Lasius neoniger. Oh, I guess that's me. Anyways, I document the process of my Tetramorium immigrans colony as it approaches 1,000 workers. Oh, that's me again. I give some updates of the post-hibernation progress of my various Claustroformica colonies. Well, guess who it is, guys. In this journal, my Phaidoi bicarinata colony moved into a new nest, and I document their current population explosion. Finally, someone else. In this monster of a journal, Kedrick shares his vast collection, most recently touching on his Trachymyrmex septentrionalis and wide variety of Camponotus species. In this journal, I document some interesting developments in my slave-raiding Formica colonies, including the Acerva-killing pupae and the other unidentified colony producing NO8.
Oh hey, it's my Lasius species journal. My Lasius neoniger colonies are doing well, but what really steals the show is my Lasius americanus queen, which got workers, and my Lasius nearcticus queen with larvae. Let's go! The legendary Pogonomyrmex occidentalis keeper full frontal yeti has posted yet another great update for their, you guessed it, Pogonomyrmex occidentalis colony, with its amazing Keating cable setup. Look, it's me again. My Formica subcericea colony has exploded with brood. There are currently 6 ants scrambling to take care of 15 pupae and at least 6 larvae. Not a job I would want. The Formiculture dad, Andrew, has updated his 36-page long Chromatogaster curiosity journal, showcasing new elates that have just been born. Most recently, Ernta Myza has updated all of their journals, starting with their Acanthomyrmex species journal, one of the better documented cryptic species on Formiculture, due to the excellent pictures and commentary provided by Ernta Myza. Huge egg production is happening in Ernta Myza's Lasius niger colony, and their Messer barbarus colony is doing just as well. These are some of the best cared for colonies on this forum, I believe. Next, one of my favorites, a Camponotus species colored to mimic Chromatogaster. They are exploding in population at a rate I have never seen Camponotus do before. It's not just big ants Ernta Myza is keeping. Their Temnothorax nylanderi colony is living up to its name in a walnut shell formicarium, and rapidly growing with the help of worker queens. This is truly keeping ordinary ants in extraordinary ways. And last, but certainly not least, is Camponotus bacius, the Camponotus livissimus of Europe. They are growing at the usual Camponotus pace, slow and steady.
Another wonderful thing about the Formiculture community is its openness to other interests and hobbies. This segment highlights some off-topic and miscellaneous journals which contribute greatly to the community. This month, Myrmecology Maven shares many new additions to their botanical collection, including their hybrid pitcher plant, Stephania species, and a varied assortment of cacti and succulents.
Today's news story is provided by GC Snelling. Kenyan officials have officially caught two 19-year-old Belgian teenagers attempting to move 5,000 queens into European and Asian markets earlier this month. This is part of a larger trend from Kenya cracking down on illegal animal transportation across its borders. The collection of ants was valued at $7,700 and contained Messer a highly sought-after species of giant East African harvester ants. This is not the first time Kenya has caught ant smugglers. Two other men were caught smuggling 400 queens out of Nairobi and sentenced in the same courtroom. Whether in Kenya or another country, it is imperative you follow all national ordinances regarding queen transportation to protect not only yourself, but also the natural environment. There has been quite the twist of events surrounding the new startup Formiculture Labs, a business specializing in large Formicaria and Outworld production. Halfway through the month, they dropped prices to 50% due to the company moving locations. Hopefully a lot of you were able to jump on that, as 50% off in the anting world is pretty rare. However, only several days later, they announced that they were closing down due to a lease being cancelled in favor of a larger business. I think we all wish Formiculture Labs a swift return to the public, although slightly lower prices would always be appreciated.
Rushmore ends here with our segment on community drama. A tense standoff between Owl That Likes Ants and other community members is currently taking place in the topic merging chromatogaster workers. Owl That Likes Ants originally intended to introduce wild chromatogaster workers to his founding queen, which Andrew, Bumblebee, and myself, Rushmore Ants, advised against. Contrary to several suggestions, Owl That Likes Ants still attempted to merge the wild workers with his queen. While successful, this action resulted in backlash from the community, particularly from Andrew and Myrmecology Maven, who criticized his disregard of multiple experienced Antkeepers' advice. Owl That Likes Ants appears to stand by his actions, claiming them to be out of, quote, desperation, end quote, showing little remorse. Tune in later for more updates if the situation escalates. This is Rushmore Ants with Wilderness Anting.
It's vendor update time, showcasing all of these small businesses currently selling ants on formiculture.com. Not surprisingly, the Golden State has been the most active recently, with the bulk of newly caught queens coming from there. Starting off our list with B-Rad, who's currently offering some Californian classics. They are offering Myrmecocystis placidops, Baromecer propagandii, and Pheidole barbata, all of which are between $10 and $50 under commercial value. Next is Ants Cali with some freshly caught Camponotus queens. They are currently offering Camponotus USCAO2 and Camponotus clarithorax, which are not currently sold by the lead US ant supplier, so grab them while you can. Next, we have the Ant Guy, who is currently offering Myrmecocystis cf. Kennedy, Myrmecocystis cf. colii, Myrmecocystis cf. flaviceps, Myrmecocystis cf. testaceus, and Pheidole barbata. Quite the mouthful, I know, but all of these ants are currently $20 a queen, which is an absolute steal in today's ant market. Another Californian ant vendor, Jeff P. Boulderston, is currently offering Myrmecocystis flaviceps, Myrmecocystis mendax, and Dorimyrmex insanus. I would consider looking into the Myrmecocystis mendax, as they appear to be harder to find at this current time. Now, the previous 4 ant vendors have been well established in California for some time, but next we have a newbie to the Californian ant selling scene, Mr. Pogo. They are currently offering Myrmecocystis mimicus, Dorimyrmex insanus, and Prenolepis in Paris. And currently, if you buy one Myrmecocystis mimicus queen, you get a Camponotus vicinus queen free. So go check them out if you are interested. Wow, like I mentioned, California has been really popping recently, but there's one other shop that we have yet to get to, and it's my nationwide ant shop. Currently, I'm offering Lasius neoniger for sale for $15, which is currently $20 less than the leading US ant supplier. I also offer these awesome handmade display case Outworlds, which I've tested and tweaked for over 3 years. And the price is super affordable. I mean, I'm making almost no profit on these things. Your founding colonies will greatly thank you. Finally, let's look at on-demand ants that users have requested over the past month. Beidoli Maurici is in demand in North Carolina, Ada or Acromyrmex in Texas, Myrmecosestus wheeleri in California, and Formica francuri, Formica ravida, and Formica purpulosa in California. Back to you, Rushmore Ants.
Alright, it is time for the new member shoutout. Shout out to Darf Tech Guy from SoCal, Polygon from the southeastern United States, and Isaac WLM from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Thank you for joining us for the Formiculture Monthly Review.